What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one, and this one is from Season 3 teaser trailer. I did not expect this at all. I thought that the announcement they were going to do at 1 o'clock would be the exact day that it came out, but they're still saying the fall, so they're not sure exactly when they're going to get all of the special effects and everything else done. But instead of that, they gave us a teaser trailer. We're going to break down this teaser trailer right now, and I'm going to tell you everything that I believe is going on in this trailer, and I can't wait to do it. So the trailer starts off trying to be sneaky as usual, and what I think is going on is they're showing you the end scenes first and then what led up to them after. So this stuff that we're seeing here to me happens after what we see later in the trailer, and what we see here is Jade walking with Boyd, or Boyd walking with Jade, whatever you want to say, and we see them pulling a body, and this person is apparently dead in some type of wagon. So I guess the mystery now is, who is this person in this wagon and who is going to die? I said last season a major character needed to die. They didn't do it, so it looks like they're going to do that this season. But before we get into that, let's look at the second part of the trailer, because I think it explains it a little better.
You said this place couldn't break you. That's what you said.
So Boyd said this at the end of the season last year, after he destroyed the music box. That's when he was outside and he screamed, "You can't break me."
You don't break me. You hear that? You don't fucking break me!
It seems that whoever was listening to him, the people that are in charge, heard him say this and decided to take him up on his challenge. Now that's his own fault for being a little bit cocky. And what I like that I see in this trailer is that they're going back to the monsters actually being scary, to the monsters actually being a threat again. And we see this when we see Boyd captured. Now we remember last season, and this show always picks up from exactly where last season was. We see that last season Boyd followed the dogs. Now usually these dogs are connected to the boy in white. Did they lead Boyd to get captured? Now it seems to me that they grabbed Boyd up and put him in some type of what looks like a barn. Is this in town or is this outside of a town? It's just an area that the people in town have no idea. And we see that the people that are grabbing him up would be the mechanic creature and then the guy I'm going to call the professor creature. I don't know if I've seen this professor creature before or he's a new creature, because when I'm thinking about it in my head, I can't remember seeing him. If you remember seeing him last season, let me know. But it seems like the main dude now, all of a sudden, since they killed Smiley, is going to be this cowboy creature. And I like the cowboy creature because he has a good accent, so I think that that's a good choice to make him the main creature. But he seems to be the one that's talking all that shit to Boyd and trying to break Boyd, trying to get him to succumb to this place. Now, since they're trying to break Boyd, that means they have no intention of killing him whatsoever. They don't want to do him that type of physical harm. They just want to hold him hostage and try to break his spirit, try to break his will. And we see them torturing someone. We can't see them doing the torturing, but we can hear them doing the torturing. And this is the method that they're using in order to try to break Boyd down.
Just no, I know.
Now this to me sounds like a woman screaming. It doesn't sound like a man. So I'm trying to think of who would this woman be, and I think that brings us all the way back to the beginning of the trailer when we see Jade and Boyd tugging somebody's body. And I believe that this person that they're torturing, they do eventually kill. We've seen them do that last year with the chick that they put the dagger in her head, right? And we know that they're creepy like that and do things like that. So this time we get to witness them and see them, which I think is going to make this an even scarier situation when dealing with this monsters. And that's exactly what I want them to be. So now we have to deal with who is this person that is being tortured and who was the person that was eventually killed by these monsters. When we look at them tugging this, we noticeably see that it's Jade and Boyd tugging this body. So this person must have some type of importance to both of them. We also see Victor on the porch, and we could tell that it's cold outside. There's snow on the ground, and also we see Victor in the snorkel jacket, and he seems concerned if this is the exact same scene and they're doing one after the other. So when we look at the close-up and we see that there's one sneaker, it's kind of a flat bottom sneaker that's there, not too flat though, and then another foot. Now I have seen people in the comment section of the trailers tell me that this is Kenny, not tell me personally, but say this is Kenny. I do not believe it's Kenny. They will not kill Kenny in a teaser trailer. It has to be somebody important, but it can't be something like that. I just think that would be way too much to give away in the teaser trailer. This person's feet look kind of small also, so I don't know if that's exactly Kenny there. And we know that we heard a girl screaming in the background. So if this is a girl, what girl could it be? We also have to take in consideration that they're trying to break Boyd specifically, right? That's what this whole thing is about. And if that's the case, then it has to be somebody that is close to Boyd. And the only girl that is close to Boyd in this whole situation is Fatima. Fatima just married Ellis. If they're able to hear Boyd, that means they're able to see Boyd. That means they witnessed the whole marriage. They seen that whole situation go down, and they know that Fatima means something to Boyd and means something to his son. If it was a man's voice making that noise, I would say it would be Ellis. But for that fact, I have to go with this is Fatima being dragged out of there. There's only one other person that could be. That would be his wife. His wife did wear sneakers, but I can't see them going back to that situation and having his wife there. As I said earlier, they like to play that game with the girl. They put the rod in her head. I can easily see them grabbing up Fatima, reaching inside of her stomach and pulling Boyd's grandson out of her belly. And that to me would break Boyd, especially if he has to go back with the body and tell his son exactly what happened to his wife and his baby that should have been born. And listen, you're not going to have a wedding and everything's going to be happy. That never happens in any show like this. Once you had that wedding, one of them were going to die. I have said this before, and I'm telling you that's the case, and it looks like it's going to be Fatima. She is the only female that would elicit this type of reaction from Jade, as sad as he is. Victor, you know she was always nice to Victor, so he would be that sad. That's what it's going to be, people. Take it to the bank. The Don Tony Teflon is never wrong. They show us a few other clips. One is of the bottles hanging in the tree. Now we know that these bottles have dates in them, but we don't know exactly what these dates mean. Also, Tabitha went through the bottle tree, so I think that that is what the importance of this. It also says the nightmare continues. I don't think that that's a coincidence. When we've seen Ellis get married to Fatima, they had a dream catcher behind them. That's something that's supposed to protect them from nightmares. And then also we see a mannequin that was inside the cave. I do believe that this was the person that went crazy looking at the same symbol that Jade did, and this was his mannequin, meaning something has to be going down with Jade also this season. But you tell me what you think in the comment section. If I missed something, let me know. I'll be doing a live stream tonight, 8:30 p.m. We'll break it all down and we'll go for a couple hours. So if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and of course subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.